What do you think the government wants from you?
I don't think they want that much. I always trying to be on their side. I think they are very tolerant, and they have a great patience. They're very considerate. All they want is I don't talk like this with you.
We were originally scheduled to do a live conversation with Weiwei, who's in Beijing. He's unable to leave the country. He's not permitted to travel. Weiwei, we were originally planning to have this conversation live. We were going to have you on the big screen in New York, and then you decided that it wasn't a good idea for security reasons. Can you tell us what happened?
Maybe some part people already know. I'm still under a kind of soft detention. So that means I'm being heavily watched, maintained this kind of surveillance on my daily life. My phone is tapped, my computer is searched. You know, they know exactly what I'm doing in all details, which always surprised me. Yeah. But
what's going on in the studio now? What are you working on there these days?
I have a piles of archives, which we are doing some kind of research on the photographs, which is 700,000 photos.
What are you researching in those archives?
We have to, well, sound very pity, but we have to study our past. Because if you really study your past, you realize things past are much more rich than you think.
Do you think that Chinese people today have a good understanding of their own history?
They are intentionally trying to forget. Even just since happened a few minutes ago, because they are intellectually shy or avoid discussions. And they use the tragedy or difficulty as some kind of excuse to avoid any moment for philosophical discussions or aesthetic discussions. If we don't know where we come from, we are standing in nowhere.
One of the other ways that you've used the internet is to allow you to stay in touch with the art community around the world. And right now you have a show at the prison at Alcatraz in the United States. It's a place you've never visited, you've never seen it, but you've managed to build an installation, a huge, complex installation there. And I gather that it has, as part of it, 176 portraits of prisoners of conscience and other people who have been punished for expressing their views from around the world. Can you tell us about that piece of work and why you decided to make it? And why did you decide to do it with Lego bricks? Why with children's toys?
I think the Lego is very abstract. First, actually, when we get those images of those prisoners, I realized many images are blurred. It's really bad, broken image. You know, many people, they never even think they will need an image. Mm-hmm. You can say they're not like me, being photographed a million times, but I have no photo, which is really nice. But they only been photoed once, maybe in their life. It's such a blurred image, but it's beautiful. It's amazing why that image still exists. But Lego is such a perfect tool. You know, if you build a blurry image, that's even better. You know, and make a clear definition on every pixels. So, you know, Lego is perfect tool for Van Gogh, or even, you know, or for Rembrandt. So, because they're too bad they're not living in the same time, they have to use oil brushes.
For more of the New Yorker Festival, subscribe to the New Yorker channel.